What's up, loves? Darkside back with a GTA Online new DLC grinding video. So this one is explaining how the business aspect of the biker clubhouse works now. So you're going to see a little money sign here. Usually there'll be a bag, a black bag, and you just pick it up and then that's money that you pocket. But the way you make money with this is you have to walk up to your bartender. And you can now either order a drink or you can do a resupply mission. And the more resupply missions, see these random NPCs here, they're not part of like any motorcycle club, they're just random NPCs. They come and hang out at the bar. And the more the more resupply bar missions you do, the more popular your bar is going to become in your motorcycle clubhouse. So I did a resupply mission. You just have to go out to like Sandy Shores or somewhere and go grab a van. But also, I wanted to show you too about this motorcycle. What is it? The garage or the bike shop. If you don't have a lot of money, don't buy this right now. You don't really need it. All it does is give you like a couple bikes you can upgrade a little bit faster, which is a good thing. But for the most part, it's mostly cosmetic stuff from what I've seen. But most of the stuff you could get at LS Customs or the Los Santos Tuners place anyway. So if you don't have the money, don't spend the $530,000. It's really not worth it. I mean, if you want to get it, it's up to you. And then we also got 2 new club contracts too. So I'm going to start up the first one. Okay. Which is, I think it's called Life and Death Bikes, I believe. Or there's another one. There's another one where you have to steal... The Life and Death Bikes is where you have to steal a death bike out of a garage. But this is the other one. This one right here. I can't read it. But it's this one you have to steal a regular oppressor. And usually the 2 places that I've seen it at, one can be in Cypress Flats and you have to fight a bunch of Vagos. And the other place could be over near Terminal on the bottom of the map where you have to steal it from the Lost MC. So I would not go in here guns blazing with like an Oppressor Mark II, because if you blow up the crate, I don't know if it can destroy the bike. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't go that way. But basically, I skipped ahead a little bit. Once you come to the location over here, you're going to have to climb up on the ladder and climb up onto the rooftop. And there's going to be a bunch of enemies, and you're going to get like 2 helicopters on you. That's all I've seen is just the 2 helicopters. Once you take them down, you don't really have to worry about any other helicopters spawning, I think, until you actually go to try and deliver it. So, but yeah, I had a bunch of Vagos here. There's going to be a trailer up on top of the roof. Just keep searching around for it, and you have to go to the trailer and grab the little saw to cut into the crate and reveal which crate has the oppressor in it. So it's really easy to do. It's not that hard. There's a lot of enemies though. I think there's something like 20 enemies at least over here. So, you know, just go slow and be careful. I mean, if you die, it doesn't matter. You could die as many times as you want. So be careful with the explosive though. I don't know if you can blow these crates up and if it fails it. Yeah, so like I said, just run into this trailer and there's a bag sitting on the desk. And that's where the saw that you need to get into the crates is. For some reason, the few times that I did this mission, it's always been in the last crate that I checked. I don't know if it's set up that way, or if it's just that I was very unlucky and happened to always check it last and got the last one. But I have a feeling that they want you to run around and check all the crates, because knowing Rockstar, they do stupid stuff like that all the time. But yeah, so climb the ladder back up, and then there's another crate at the other side, on the other side of this top level here. Actually, before you go there, there's a doorway with a stairway going up into it. And the keys for the oppressor are in that doorway. You'll see it. The door is already wide open. So you have to grab the keys. So the thing is, I already knew like the area because I've been here on a mission before. And I just saw this key pad thing with all the keys hanging up. So I was like, I wonder if I have to go in there. So I went in there. And I grabbed the key ahead of time, and it's weird, I didn't even tell me, but I have a feeling that if you do the mission without grabbing the key, it'll probably tell you to go back up and go look for the key to go grab it. So it's up the stairs in a little open doorway, and that's where that's at. So, but once you check the final crate, you're going to reveal that the oppressor is in here. So if you don't know how to drive one of these oppressors, man, you got to have a little bit of a hard time getting it off the roof. Just kind of go up against one of these AC ducts or AC unit things, pull back on the stick and aim it like you're doing a wheelie, and then hit the boost and put the wings out, and then you'll be good. You'll be able to get off the roof. So, because it's kind of trapped in between the AC vents. See what I'm saying? So look how I did it. I kind of just went and did a wheelie, and then I hit the boost, and I opened the wings up, and I got out of there. So I will say this: the one that you have to go to terminal, when you fight the Lost, that one is a little bit different because you actually don't open the crate. You do to find out where it's at, but you don't take it out of the crate. You have to use a cargo bob to lift it up, which is really stupid. You have to use a cargo bob that's on the roof to lift the crate up, and then you bring it to a separate location. But you don't have to do it on this one. You have to physically drive the bike out of here. So, which is easier, I think, because then you have to deal with the Lost trying to shoot your cargo bob down. Those things don't have much armor, you know what I mean? And they're not the greatest, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And this one I went to go drop over at the airport, so yeah. But the next one I'm going to be covering, the Life and Death Bikes one, that one you're going to be after dealing with a lot of enemies, especially at the end when we go to drop it off at the location. But the good thing is you get paid for the mission, but you can also decide to keep the bike and sell it. So if you, not on this one, but on the other one, you can keep the bike and sell it, and you get an extra few $1,000s for it too. So rather than it paying like with double money, it being like 60, 70 grand or whatever, you get like almost 80 or 90 grand on that. So it's not too bad. So I think I got almost 100,000 or maybe more on that. So, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna show you guys the next mission in a second. All right, so as you see, I just go over to the airport, drop it off, get in my helicopter, and then you have to leave the area. That's pretty much it. So, and then it was done. Let me see how much I got for that one. I don't remember. I think it was like 60, 70 grand, maybe something like that. Somewhere in that range. Unfortunately, I blew myself up. It's all good though. So I went back to my clubhouse and I started up the second one, which is the Life and Death Bikes. Okay, so yeah, this one basically you can go into the house. You have to go to a location like a house. I went to a couple different houses because I did it a couple times, and you can either take the guards out front out in stealth or aggressive. And I wound up taking all of them out in stealth. Okay, but it didn't really matter because as soon as I got in the apartment, I got seen anyway. And you can't really take the guys in the apartment out silently because they're all right next to each other. So as soon as you start shooting one, they all know, you know. So just kind of see this, see what I'm talking about here. Yeah, the weird thing about this one is I took all the guys out in stealth, but there was a camera here. I don't know if it was a glitch, but I couldn't find the camera. It was on my radar, but I couldn't find it. I didn't see it anywhere. Like, it was kind of strange, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I, you know, I don't know. But like I said, just go in aggressive if you want. I don't think it really matters. The only difference is I think maybe that some backup comes, you know, and you could just take them out. They're not hard to take out. Them MC guys, once they're on their motorcycles, they're a lot easier to pick off than if they're in a car anyway. So, you know, it's not that bad. But look, see the camera I'm talking about? I don't see it anywhere. I'm trying to find it because I was going to take it out, but I don't see it anywhere. Like, I looked up high, I looked down low. And I was like, where the hell is this camera at, man? I couldn't find it, but anyway, maybe you guys can find it. It could just be a glitch, too. It could just be showing that it's there, but there's nothing there. So, I don't know. But yeah, so I went into the house, and you're going to see, I get spotted regardless. So, you know, I tried to take the first dude out kind of quiet, but then I didn't see, because the thing is, they're not on the radar in here. All right, so look.
Stupid ass.
See the guy on the left? As soon as I pulled my gun out, like I didn't even know he was there because they're not on the radar. You know what I mean? So I had to take him out aggressive after that. But yeah, so then you just go and you gotta like go upstairs, and then there's 3 switches that you have to click. It's actually kind of funny. One of them, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to spoil it, but one of them has to reveal the elevator key, or the elevator, rather, and you have to go down. You don't need a key. You have to go downstairs and go steal the bike, and you'll see there's a guy downstairs that actually has like a Juggernaut helmet on, because he takes forever to take out. So, you'll see who I'm talking about when I get downstairs. So I revealed the elevator, and look, this guy with the black mask to the right, he has like some kind of protective helmet on or something. See that? It took me a lot of hits to take him out. Like normally you could 1 or 2 shot somebody, but him, he has like a black helmet on or something. So you steal the death bike and go take it out, and then go do your thing. And then just go deliver it real quick. But I just want to warn you guys right now, like there are going to be, you know, NPCs chasing after you, trying to run you over, run you off the road. They want that bike back. So, but when you get to the last, you know, to the drop-off, to the location where you're dropping it off at, there's going to be like a lot of NPCs. I think there's like 10, 12, maybe even 15 people in one location, which they're not that hard to take out. Sometimes it could be somewhere you have to drop it in the city, but unfortunately I had to go all the way out to, if you know where Hookies is, it's that bar that's all the way out near Mount Chiliad, that biker bar. And then there was like, you'll see, there's going to be like so many red X's and squares and things on the map. So, location where it tells you to once you leave the house. And this spot I had to go drop it off of. I did this mission a couple times. The first time I had to drop it in the city. The second time I had to go all the way out to Hookies, which is all the way out by like Mount Chiliad, almost to Paleto Bay. So it's a pretty far haul out there, but I took cover here behind this little white trailer, and I just took all the NPCs out with the grenade launcher. Just took them all out pretty much. You know, I had a couple stragglers that I had left that I had to shoot, you know, by hand, but that was pretty much it, man. There's a lot of guys here, so if you're going in here solo and you're gonna have a lot of good weapons, you're gonna pick it up. So it's gonna take you a minute. You're probably gonna die, but you could die as many times as you want. It doesn't affect the mission. As long as you have it there and have it done by the time that's on the timer, you're good. So another thing that's cool is with this mission, Malcolm will call you, and he'll call you and say, hey, that's a pretty sweet bike, whatever, do you want to keep it? So, and if you can keep it for yourself, I think, or you can sell it. So if you sell it, you get extra money. If you keep it, hey, I think you can keep it, and you have a death bike then. So I think that's what he's trying to say. Because right here, look, you can decide to sell it, or if you press A and do the check mark, or you can keep it, I think. So yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, you know, if you want another bike, the death bike is really good too, by the way. So, yeah, but you could sell it and get, I think it gives you like an extra $20,000 or $30,000. I think I got like $100,000 on this mission because it's paying double money. So, yeah, I decided to sell it, and because I don't need another bike, I already have like 2 or 3 of them in there. So, but it's up to you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully this was helpful. I'm going to put the one with the CEO crates up tomorrow with Lupe. I haven't done that yet. And I haven't done the Agent 14 gun running stuff yet, so I'm going to put those videos up. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and don't forget to check out my IAA video that I have. It's already up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.